Raideo.
It's a little bit different today.
Has somebody played with your motherboard?
The mixer? No, I don't think so. I'm just rusty.
When's the last time you recorded?
Bjorn, when did we
That
have
was
Bjorn? So it was like
3 weeks
before,
Yeah, it was before spring break. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
It was a good one, though.
Yeah, it was a good one, but I'm just lazy. Or, it's not my job. So I just do it when I feel like it.
Yeah, that's
sometimes I feel like it, sometimes I don't.
And I occasionally annoy him by asking, when's the next one?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm working on it. I don't know who else to ask. And then one day I'll be like, this person has some talent. Let's talk to Moxie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I feel honored.
No pressure.
No pressure.
So Moxie,
Yes.
you're in your grad year.
Fortunately, yeah.
How did we get here? I remember you distinctly being in my ADST class for grade 8 with a beret on.
I wore a beret.
I'm pretty sure you did.
That honestly doesn't sound too far-fetched. I wore like a trench coat every day.
That's right.
Black hair,
Was it a raspberry beret?
It was probably black. I think that's all I wore.
Mm.
I had these black heeled boots as well.
Yeah.
Not the same person anymore.
You were obviously very European to me. I was like, where did this exchange student come from?
Oh God. I mean, you weren't wrong. I mean,
I
you're
know.
right. So
I'm pretty right.
Would you care for some crepes?
the beret. Oh God.
Yeah.
You do have an interesting European background.
I mean, it's from a lot of places. I don't even know it truly because my grandpa was adopted.
Uh-huh.
So, but I was born in Sweden. I am Danish. I am Canadian. I probably have some other European countries. They all kind of mix together after a while.
So you were born, like back to the very beginning, you were born in Sweden.
Yes.
And how long were you in Sweden?
I didn't really live in Sweden.
Okay.
But my mother was working on her Danish citizenship at the time. So it was easier if I was just born in Sweden. Some weird laws about that.
What?
Yeah.
Why would it be easier if you're born in Sweden to work on your Danish citizenship?
I think it's because my mom already had a Swedish one. It was easier to get at the time. So she got that, lived in Sweden for a year while working in Denmark.
Where's your mom from?
My mom is from Canada.
Oh, she's Canadian. She was born in Canada.
Yes.
So that's why it was easier because it's closer to Denmark.
Yeah.
I get it now.
Yeah.
And she gets unlimited Swedish fish.
Which I don't even know how common that is there.
Are they from Sweden?
No, I don't even know.
Are they actually?
I think they might be. Yeah, no, that's an esoteric question we got to put to the parking lot and figure out because
it's like French fries.
Yeah, I know.
Or like goldfish is from gold.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
your mom was trying to get Danish citizenship because
Well, we knew family that lived there because my biological dad was born and raised there. Okay. So it was just like family thing.
Okay. Cool.
Speaking of cool, the first time I met you.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know. Somebody introduced me in there at Turpin, said, Yuill, this is Moxie. And I was like, that might be the coolest name ever.
Oh, thank you.
But
she's got Moxie.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, that's amazing because the world has enough Jessicas and et cetera, et cetera. Sorry to all the Jessicas listening. But yeah, no, I just thought, what a great name. It's a strong name. And that kind of begs the question, like, amazing.
How did you get your name?
So, wow, that is actually a really long story.
Good.
But I'm going to...
We have at least 2 hours.
Okay. I have a different name, legally speaking.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Moxie isn't my actual name. So my name is Maya, spelled with a J.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Danish.
Maja.
Exactly.
Okay.
But in grade 6 or 7, sorry.
We don't do that anymore.
Sorry.
That's so last year. Last semester.
I got like, it was so popular, and also it was constantly mispronounced. It's like elementary school thing for people to make fun of. Yeah.
Okay.
Elementary school thing for people to make fun of your name. And I was like, you know what? It doesn't even sound like me. I don't look at me and I think Maya. And I was talking to my mom and she's like, yeah, I didn't even really name you anyway. It wasn't my choice. I probably would have called you something else actually. And I was like, what? And so I'm like, I'm changing it. And then I did.
You picked it.
I picked my own name.
Really?
Yeah.
Now
Okay.
that is a cool story.
Exactly.
So how did you land on Moxie?
I talked to a bunch of friends at first. I was like, what name do you think suits me? And they're like, I don't know. So it wasn't very helpful. But everyone else like said names that started with M. And I was like, well, I'll keep it an M like, for legal reasons. It seems easier. Also, like Eminem was kind of my nickname growing up. So I didn't want to change that. So I looked back and I thought about names that aren't very common. I don't know what made me settle on it over other ones, but I think it just suits me a lot better.
It's a cool name.
Yeah.
And it's not Gus, which has a layer of complexity to explain over and above. Fair.
Yeah.
And you picked it,
Yeah.
which is something. You picked it in just before you came to grade 8.
Yeah, it was perfect timing because then I could put it in the school system and I came here and no one really knew.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a cool story. Who gets to pick their own name? That's awesome.
What
Not
would you
many
pick for
people.
you, Kun?
I like Jonathan.
Yeah.
Jonathan comes from Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Do you know that
Yes.
book?
Yeah, I'm familiar with the book, but
Yeah.
wow.
I am out of the
Your
loop.
parents were in on the
My mom went
classics of
to
literature?
English. Well, she read that book in English classes where she met my dad and really liked the name.
Nice.
So it's that spelling too.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're very particular about that spelling, by the way. I noticed that the first year we were here.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause
John
it's
with
different.
a PH. That's the other guy.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
Yeah. It's Jon.
Yeah. Fair.
Oh, I've never really thought about spelling it Jhon or John. Oh my gosh. It's one of those days.
You're European. Can't help you.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
Okay. So Sweden and then Denmark?
Yeah. Denmark, I lived there for 4 years until I moved to England when I was 5.
So do you remember Denmark?
I can remember the playground, like Tivoli, because my mom used to go there a lot. She liked the little playground area for kids, especially because I was so young.
This would be the first 4 or 5 years of your life.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got a weird memory. I can remember playing around and having other kids, and we're just playing with these cement, like statue things. I don't know why. I mean, I wasn't the smartest kid, but that's okay. But when we moved to London, it was really interesting because I hated it.
Yeah?
And I remember hating it like every day it sucked.
What did you hate about it?
I hate wearing a uniform to school.
Okay.
The socks, they had frills on the end and they're really itchy. And it's not like you can change them. And I could barely afford the clothes anyway. So it's like I have to go for the cheaper option, which is more itchy. And I can't afford the expensive option. It just sucked. It was horrible.
Do they have uniforms at every school, right? Is this a normal thing for public schools?
I don't know what it's like there, other than my specific pre-K. But I think it's pretty common, specifically for that area.
I would think it's probably the exception that it wasn't. When we were there at spring break, I mean, every kid, including on field trips, they forced the kids to wear vests
Right.
with the school name.
It's a big thing there.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of it.
Well, I thought if you tried to do that here at Delview, there'd be riots.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the founders of here, we didn't rebel so much as the Americans did, but it's a different take.
Yeah.
So London, how long were you there for?
Only a year.
Only.
I wasn't there too long.
And then you came here.
Yeah, I came here.
Okay.
Me and my mom
Is your
on
mom
a new
from the
adventure.
West Coast?
Pardon?
Is your mom from the West Coast?
Yeah, born and raised in Vancouver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In the same apartment as my grandma still lives in. So,
Really?
yeah.
Wow. So
Wow.
your mom, where'd she graduate from then?
Kitsilano.
Kids.
Yeah. I was going to go there actually, and then we moved here. But it would have been nice. Have you seen their upgrades? It's huge now.
She was a Blue Devil. Yeah, I'm familiar with it because I went to Bing.
Really? Okay.
So I'm going to guess, when's your mom graduate? 80s?
Ooh.
Probably.
See,
I'm going to guess she's probably similar vintage to me. So
she's 54 this year, so.
well, she's younger, so a little after me.
Mm-hmm.
So she's familiar then with the pizza place around the corner that everyone went to at Nats.
Nats.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Oh, you got to go there.
It's like an
Really?
I love their pizza.
Okay, good to know.
Pizza.
It's
Ryan-
a cool place. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds
Would hang out
famously hangs out there.
I've not heard of this.
Yeah, it's a small pizza shop, and the two owners are characters. I think they're cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
They're
interesting.
funny. Every time I go there, they chat away with me and make jokes and stuff.
Oh, that's
Pull
nice.
pranks. They're hilarious. And the decor is very New York. Like everything is New York themed. So they have license plates
Okay.
and posters and all sorts of cool stuff on the walls.
Sounds pretty fun, though.
Yeah, it's a fun place to go with your friends, I think.
And it's kick-ass pizza.
Yeah, it's really good pizza.
Really good pizza.
Oh, okay.
New York style.
Yeah.
So nice, thin, crunchy crust.
Does
that
it
you can
taste like the
fold.
actual New York pizza, or?
Yeah, it's
Yeah?
close. Yeah, it's
Okay.
close. I think they went to New York a few times just to perfect the recipe before coming back with that. So
Only for pizza, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
I-
I mean, they have pasta and meatballs and other stuff. They're
Can't go wrong with
hero
that.
sandwiches. Yeah,
But the cool kids know you go there for pizza.
yeah.
Okay.
Pizza too.
I don't lead you straight.
I like their
Moxie.
mushroom pizza.
Mushroom
That's,
pizza.
Yeah, if you like mushrooms. Some people.
I mean, I don't mind mushrooms. I just never think about them on pizza that much.
oh,
Well, it's because Kung's
good
a
on
fun
pizza.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's actually a good one.
Bless you, Kung.
Yeah, so sometimes it's nice to get pizza from there, and then you can have a day on the beach nearby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's a nice neighborhood.
I mean, I've had New York pizza, but
Yeah,
I didn't think it was anything too crazy. It's just really greasy pizza.
like in New York.
Yeah.
What'd you have?
The villagers be
I-
chasing you.
so
wow.
many different-
This was so long ago. My stepsister was getting married. She lives in New York. I don't remember what. Oh, I just remember trying it and thinking, this is kind of too much for me.
Wow.
Maybe there's different styles in the different boroughs, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
And like in Manhattan, I actually really liked the Three Brothers. Is it Three Brothers or Two Brothers? There's a certain number of brothers. Maybe it's Two Brothers. Whatever. It's like a chain. You see them everywhere.
Oh,
it's
wow.
like super cheap. And they have these standing tables where you just stand there, eat your pizza, and buzz off.
Okay, well, I know where to go next time I visit.
Yeah, they're everywhere. And that's adequate pizza, and it's good. So,
I mean, if it's cheap, you know.
yeah.
I went with Mr. Bird on a baseball tour I guess it'll be 3 summers ago. And I said to him, we're going to make a point because we went to Chicago, we went to New York, went to Washington, D.C., and Boston. And the idea was we'd catch a ball game in each city, but we had to have pizza because he's a big pizza guy too. And so Chicago, we actually had a couple of samples which were really good. The deep dish didn't work for us because the place we had it at, it was kind of like, here's some tomato soup in a large crust. It was a bit disappointing, but the regular and thin crust was amazing. And then I had been there before with my wife in New York, and there's a place right across from Madison Square Gardens where there's lineups out the door. It's pretty inexpensive. And Mr. Bird got the old, hey, come on, pay attention. It's like you walk in, there's like just a bizarre array of pizza. And I
my
don't think he was
gosh.
quite ready for it. So, yeah, sounds good.
I only got that in London. There was a guy serving breakfast, and he's like, "What do you want?" It's part of the show, I guess.
Yeah.
Part of the experience in those places. There's some character, I guess.
It is interesting how, like, attitude changes depending on where you're going.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's so different, but I don't know. I'm just lazy like that.
Well, if you travel, then you notice those kinds of things, right? I notice. I was talking to Mr. Turpin about this, but because he's somewhat of a Disney fan, I don't know if you know this.
Oh, I had no clue.
Talks about Disney all day long, and Walt, and dresses up like Walt. So yeah, he's obsessed. But
he dresses up like Walt.
Well, for Halloween.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
So just to make sure to clarify that. But he and I both agree that going from California Disneyland to Florida Disney World is a dramatic shift in attitude and service.
Really?
Oh, it's huge.
I've been to the Florida one. No, California.
Yeah, California, friendly, with service with a smile. Florida, they shove you around.
Oh, God.
Tell you to move. I found it even as a kid when I went there, and back in 1996. I remember my first impressions of that place after having visited Disney in California was, wow, these people are rude.
Oh my goodness.
Don't go to Disney Euro.
Yeah?
Yeah, the one outside of Paris.
Never
really?
been.
Yeah. Yeah, Same thing. No concept of customer service. Over-engineered. They don't understand lineups. And yeah, it was the first time we'd seen people smoking at the Disneyland park, which was weird.
The
right?
French, of course.
Yeah.
Well, it's to be expected there.
Yeah. Not many berets in sight, though, for what that's worth.
Dang it, I can't go then. That's...
Yeah, but it's in the middle of nowhere. Like, it's a good 20 minutes outside the city, but you're in farmland, and suddenly there's an amusement park. I'm not even exaggerating.
So have you traveled a lot, Moxie?
I mean,
you've been to lots of places early in your life.
Yeah.
Lived in lots of places.
I've definitely considered myself as someone who has traveled, but I'm not necessarily actively working towards traveling. I think I like settling down and finding a spot for myself more, especially because everywhere's so expensive anyway.
Yeah, fair.
But you've traveled?
I've traveled. I don't know why this would offend anyone. I really like visiting America because I love the food. Mm-hmm. It's so good. My favorite was California. I spent like 2 days at Disneyland and then the zoo, and I just went everywhere. And then Florida was my next favorite because that was amazing how sunny it was, just constantly. Mm-hmm. Except my hair never dried because it was so humid. It just stayed soaking wet the whole time. And I'm like, it's kind of annoying, but I guess I'll live.
And when it rains, like
no.
pours. Yeah.
I wasn't there for that.
Oh, good. Yeah, I just, raindrops are super heavy and ginormous. Yeah.
Sounds intimidating.
It's when they say soak to the bone, that's when you really understand it.
Yeah, really. Like if you stand out there during a shower, you'd be soaked. Yeah, that was my experience anyway.
When did you go to Florida?
The last time we went? I'm going to have to say 2009, maybe?
Okay.
Somewhere around there. I can't remember
25
exactly.
years ago?
It's been a while.
Whoa, math is hard.
Because my son, probably.
16 years ago. 17? Oh, I can't.
Actually, maybe more than that.
Really?
Anyways, it's between 2009 and 2011, I would say. Because my son was still pretty young. And we went on a road trip. We flew to Disney World, Orlando, did the whole Disney thing. And then it's cool because there's so much to see in Florida. You go down, you go out of Orlando, and then there's Kennedy Space Center to visit. All the space stuff for space nerds, which was really cool. Yeah. And go down south to the Everglades and a lot of little towns along that road trip. Everglades, of course, it's all swampy, and you can take what do you call those swamp boats with the propeller?
The jet boat.
Jet boat?
Yeah. It's like a hydrofoil.
Yeah, it's not really hydrofoil.
No.
It's like
it's an
air something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you take that around because it's a flat bottom boat, and that's why the propeller is on top. Because otherwise you'd be all tangled up with all
Yeah.
the plant life down there. To look at, crocs and alligators.
Scary.
Yeah. So it's cool because that was probably the first time I saw alligators. I mean, you see them on golf courses and on the side of the road as well. But Everglades are cool. And then you go down further, and you've got the Keys. So you can go all the way down to Key West, which is a different atmosphere as well. It's very relaxed there and laid back.
Yeah. I was in the very fancy neighborhood. So I was not right next to, that's an exaggeration. I was maybe like a couple towns over from the president's house. Didn't realize that was his house at the time when we drove by. And we saw all those like security things. And I'm like, what's up with that? Like, who lives there? Like, what's going on today? Like, is there a big event going on that I don't know about? I search it up and I'm like, oh, it's the president's house. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
When were you there?
Last year, I think.
Oh, last year in your Florida.
Yeah, pretty recently.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It was really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, Florida's neat. I mean, like I said, the people are different, but
Yes.
But it's there's got lots of stuff there to see.
That's true. I didn't get the nicest customer service ever, but I'll live.
Yeah. I mean, there's lots. I think I probably traveled more in the States than anywhere else, just because it's accessible. It has always been in the past, anyway.
Yeah.
And we've done lots of road trips to Utah and
Oh,
down to
okay.
Yellowstone, Wyoming, Montana, across the U.S. It's an interesting place.
And the drive I want to do is start in California and head across the south and do the Gulf Coast all the way to Florida. It's supposed to be a spectacular drive.
Yeah.
Takes for a good week, but yeah.
I mean, it sounds worth it.
Yeah.
So, Moxie,
Yes.
what are your plans for after high school?
Okay.
Let's interrogate you now.
Okay. Well, I want to go into med school. I would love to be a doctor, preferably a neurosurgeon, but that's like
You've talked about this for a while.
Yeah, it's been my dream since very, very young, actually. Probably like grade 3. Before that, it was just ER doctor. I'd be happy. But I like the idea of being in someone's brain. Don't take that the wrong way. Okay.
Like physically being
Any missing
Physically.
students we should know about?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Check our local cemeteries.
Oh no, the Amber
Cadavers.
Alert yesterday.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
No, that got called off.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. It was in the middle of my car.
She sounds
That was
relieved.
pretty scary.
In your car.
It blared in my CarPlay. And it was so loud.
That was at like midnight.
How late
wasn't
were
it?
you out?
Okay.
Because mine woke me up.
Yeah, I was.
I could swear it was like at 2 a.m. or something.
Yeah,
but
I think it was. 'Cause
Yeah.
I never sleep with my watch on, and last night I fell asleep and didn't
Yeah.
put it on the charger,
Yeah.
and woke up to that bewildering like, what is going on?
Yeah, it shocked me awake.
Dang.
I don't know. I think it was just driving around probably. Is when I'm really tired, I'll drive somewhere and then I'll come back home and then I'll be like, okay, I'm awake now. And then I study.
Oh,
You were
The
trying to
laughter.
stay awake?
I was trying to stay awake.
Oh, I thought you were.
No, I was
That's
trying to stay
interesting.
awake. And
It's like the reverse of driving around to get a baby to sleep.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was just exactly where I went.
well, I mean, it worked. The alarm really woke me up, and then I just got scared and I went home. And then I searched up the city on my phone. I'm like, that's so far away. I don't need to worry.
Yeah, terrace.
Yeah, I didn't even know what it was before.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting. So, what have you I know you've been into all the first responder stuff here
Yes.
since the beginning.
Well, I don't know when the First Responder Club originated, but I joined in.
It wasn't grade 8.
No, it wasn't in grade 8.
And can you be grade 8?
You can't. You
Yeah.
have to join in grade 10.
Oh, okay.
And I don't remember if I joined in grade 10 or not, because I think I didn't know what it was or that it existed
Mm-hmm.
until I talked more with Mr. Kim.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found out, and I'm like, oh, wait, can I actually join that? Because I know quite a bit about it. And I've volunteered at other first aid places for hours and hours on end. So I have experience. And then he's like, there's no real requirement other than just your standard first aid. And I'm like, oh, I'm fine then. Yeah.
So even before that, you were already doing first aid where?
I do first aid for St. John Ambulance, Division 1307, which means Rogers Arena. I do all the first aid stuff for them.
And
I can't say all, but...
You've been doing that for a while?
I don't remember the specifics, but verging more on 2 years, I think.
Okay.
I have almost 500 hours total right now. So
wow.
Yeah.
And have you encountered anything that was life-threatening that you had to jump in and save somebody?
Fortunately, because I am on the younger end, they don't put me in those situations where I'm the one who's focused on such severe calls, which I think is a good thing. They make sure I always have a partner that I am with at all times. Because when I joined, I was 15.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they didn't want me alone at all. Makes sense. It's a very big safety precaution.
So what are you seeing normally there?
Well, depends on what you're going to. If it's a hockey game, this season we had a lot more hockey puck hits. So there was a lot of head injuries.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought they had like nets and stuff.
Yeah, they do, but there was like 3 times more this year than the previous 3 years.
Well, I guess on the sides there's no netting.
Yeah.
It's only on the ends, right?
I mean, I heard it's because our team was doing so bad this year. We just kind of gave up and but
we're just shooting at fans.
Yeah, we're just shooting at fans.
I don't know if that's
That'll
true.
teach you to boo. Yeah, sure.
No, I love the Canucks. Anyway,
they're hard to love. I know. In hard times.
It's been a
which is
bad
lot of
season.
times.
Yeah. And every game I went to, they lost, and I just I stopped going. I went to concerts instead. They're a lot more fun.
Yeah. I always tell people I was a huge fan in 94 and 2011.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the most recent concert I went to, I'm going to butcher the name, Karan Aujla. That was a crazy performance. That was one of the loudest I've ever seen there yet, which I was underprepared severely because I didn't expect it to be so busy. At the end of the night, I think we only had 5 calls in total. One of them was broken foot requiring hospital transfer, so that was great.
Broken foot?
Broken foot jumping too hard.
Really?
Yes, I think. I wasn't the person for that. What I usually do at Rogers is I'm the call taker. So I'm kind of like, quote unquote, the head boss. I tell you where to go, you have to go there. Like I take all the calls, I record everything, I make sure all the documents are fully written up and everything like that. At the end of the night, I have to send out an email to someone. I don't know who it is. I know the email, but I don't know who it is. And it just has all the legal stuff. So if we ever get into trouble, I can bring it up and be like, we did this.
Yeah. So she does triage.
Yeah, kind of.
That's fun. So you've never encountered anything that was really severe, thankfully.
I think one night, Cardi B. Cardi B was great. So busy, which is the best. There was 2 ambulance calls that were pretty severe. I think it was lights and sirens for both of them. So it was...
Wow.
Yeah. One of them... I'll try not to say too much. But one of them was they don't know what they had. Their friends didn't know what they had, but they were in a stall for a solid 10 minutes. Someone called us and was like, we need someone to help because this lady can't talk to us. All we hear is puking, and she's been in the stall for so long, we're worried. We open it, she's passed out. She's out, gone. We bring her out, we check her oxygen, it's low. Oh no. She keeps like getting in and out of consciousness, and between it, she'll throw up. So we can't actually keep like a breathing thing on her mouth because then she'll just throw up and aspirate because she's going to inhale it.
Yeah.
So we keep her on her side. bring some oxygen, try as best as we can to clean up around her mouth so she can breathe it and use this. I don't think a suction was actually able to be used because she kept waking up. Eventually, we actually called the ambulance pretty quickly because there's little we can do. We can't give fluids or anything because our jurisdiction, our level of training that we work under is pretty low. So we can't give medications or anything like that. Like epinephrine, we don't have it. But we know when you need it. So that's helpful.
So you wait for the paramedics, basically. You can't just intubate with a bougie.
No, we can't. I mean, we have nurses, we have doctors that volunteer with us. Yeah. We have like paramedics for years and years and years on end. They all complain, why can't we use these things when we work in such a high acuity environment with such high level calls? Like we've had cardiac arrest before. It's not crazy. About, I think the rate is 1 per year. Fortunately, I've never seen any of them, but I don't know why we lack the materials.
I think you're probably right. It's tied to liability, I bet.
Yeah.
It's the world we live in.
I've heard stories. I can't say for certain. I don't even know what I'm supposed to say. No one's told me this before. But in the past...
Err on the side of caution.
Yeah.
I know everybody listens to this podcast.
Yeah,
yeah, it's very famous. Very, very famous. But one time, someone gave epinephrine when they shouldn't have, and we lost it forever. So... we used to have it, and they took it away. It's kind of like here at the school. We used to have oxygen. They took it away.
So they made the wrong call.
They made the wrong call.
I see.
But epinephrine usually doesn't have negative side effects right away that would out-risk the reason you're giving it.
Yeah.
So I'm not too sure what happened there, but it scared St. John Ambulance enough to get rid of it.
I see.
And we don't have oxygen at the school.
No, we lost it recently. Because the school board stopped paying for it. So don't ask me about that. I got quite mad that day. Because I walk in the room.
I'm getting mad just listening to it.
They're trying to save money, but I don't want them to save it that way. Because it's... how am I going to tell someone who can't breathe, I can't give you oxygen because we don't have it? That's a whole other conversation, though.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that... there's like AEDs everywhere at Rogers Arena.
Yeah, they have signs everywhere. We have a broken one in our room that we're working on getting a new one, but we have backups. Don't worry. Don't worry. Plenty of AEDs everywhere along the concourse. I think at every guest, what is it?
Services,
guest services, yeah. There's an AED. Yeah. And it's a round thing. You're going to find it eventually.
Directions and your heart put back into syncope. Perfect.
See, it's, yeah.
Cool. That's so exciting.
I mean, I love it. I love seeing everything.
You recently finished some training on the island. Can you tell us about that?
So I did the training in August, and it's called EMR, so Emergency Medical Responder, which is the lowest level you can get to work on ambulance. Great. Why wouldn't I want to do that? It's expensive, though, $2,200 for the course I took. It can get more or less depending on where you go. There's so many places. Regardless, after you finished your training, you have to either go to 3 different places in order to get your license. And that means you have to pay more money. So licensing is the hard part that everyone complains about. Unfortunately, I didn't prepare very well. I procrastinated that really a lot. If I get super nervous about something, I'm going to push it off because, but I passed the first half and I have to redo the second half in July, which I better pass because my thing expires in August. So a little nervous, but.
So what is the testing like? They give you scenarios. They give you, they like mock it up where you have to do something, or it's not a written thing?
The written ones are online. You have 2 written ones that are online, so I passed pretty easily. And then once you pass those, they'll give you a date for your in-person performance. And then you go in and it's 2 mock calls. One is a trauma call and then one is a medical call. Fortunately, they don't mix it, which is good because then I'd be way more scared than I am. You never know what to expect.
Yeah.
But in this case, you kind of do. And they'll give you a situation. And the most important part is that you go through the specific order that they've given you. When you mess up the order, that's where you lose all the marks. So, yeah.
The order in terms of procedure.
Yeah. There's a lot. I wish I could. I don't know how to explain it too well because I kind of just have it now.
There's a protocol they expect you to follow.
Yeah.
They're doing what's called an OSCE, an Observed Structured Clinical Evaluation.
And they record it.
Yeah. So.
Very interesting.
Yeah. My I don't even know what to call him. Proctor, I think. That's what he was in the email. He was very nice, actually. I think I got lucky. Not in like he was easy marking, just he made me more relaxed because he warned us ahead of time. He's like, I'm not going to judge you for like doing it. I'm watching. I've seen people fail. I've seen people pass. It doesn't affect our thoughts on each other in this room, and it shouldn't. So that honestly made me a lot more relaxed, which made it 10 times better. I think that's the only reason I passed that first part. Stress can do a lot. So,
how are you under stress?
I'm great under stress.
That's awesome.
I'm wonderful under stress.
That's amazing.
I think I work better under stress than just regular because I don't know, my brain thinks of a lot. I'm thinking more in a medical perspective. My brain thinks of a lot more opportunities and other ways I can go around doing something to help someone.
Well, that's how you want to be if you're if there's a life-threatening situation and you're the one problem solving through it.
Exactly.
Right.
I think stress is like a tool that you can use in those situations rather than something you should work away from. As someone with constant anxiety.
So that could be something like you were talking about being touching people's brains.
Yeah.
That can be a very stressful situation.
Yeah.
Being in the ER, that would be a very stressful
I would love to be
situation.
in the ER. Constant stress just kind of helps me work. And then at the end of the day, you can relax, and fall asleep. Then you go back to it. It sounds fun.
Where do you get the want since you were young to become a doctor or work in the medical profession where you are under stress and performing better under stress to solve these problems in order to save somebody's life or prevent somebody from dying?
Okay, that's a really difficult question. What made me want to do it when I was young, it's pretty baseless, actually. I just watched the shows and I really enjoyed it. And then
that's how a lot of people
exactly
start, right?
And then I got the volunteering opportunities, and that's when I realized, no, wait, this is actually something I want to go into. Like, this is really fun. After a while, it got me a lot better at anxious situations because I found whenever I tried something new, it was horrible. Like, just the whole situation was horrible. I'd hate it. I'd regret it. Blah, 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 blah. But after volunteering there so long, it helped my stress in a weird way. And I think it made me realize that it's not like something I should run away from. I should just use it, which is difficult, but something I got better at.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah, I can understand that. Like, I mean, watching a show like The Pit.
Yeah, The Pit's great.
Not that I could ever do it, but there's something comfortable about watching those people do their best in those situations because it's I don't know what it is. Like, you feel confident that they're going to pull through and do their thing because they're professionals. And it's always fun watching professionals because they're so good at what they do.
Yeah.
So while, my wife watches it and my daughter has watched it, and sometimes it gets a little icky and very graphic, and they're like, how can you, like, why do you find this relaxing? I find it relaxing to watch
Yeah,
that.
it is.
Yeah. What is that?
That's
Because I can watch it all day, like have it on the background. Somebody's sticking tubes into a person or, cutting them open to release air or whatever it is. And I'm just like, that's cool.
maybe it's because I'm not in this situation.
Yeah.
It'd probably be different if I were there and actually doing it.
Sure.
But I mean, watching the show, I don't know what's relaxing about it. I don't know if I found it too relaxing. I think I just got too invested. Then I lost track of time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What do you think makes you relaxed?
I don't know. I think it's just what I said, that you have a team of people who are the best of the best. Otherwise, they wouldn't be there.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, it's a teaching hospital.
Yeah.
So the pit is a teaching hospital. So I find it interesting from a teaching perspective how they treat each other, and how
I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
they don't take away opportunities for somebody to learn something. And you see it happen because you see somebody jump in and go, okay, I'm just going to do this. And then the attendings will go, no, she can do this. Just, and then they will ask questions. And I was like, yeah, that's so cool that they ask them every time, what do you think? And to trust them enough to know to have enough background knowledge to at least have an idea of which way to go. And if they're wrong, then they're wrong, and then you just correct them. But at least give them the opportunity to provide their analysis of the situation. I look for that kind of stuff because I find that very interesting.
Okay.
Right? But otherwise, it's just a bunch of people who are the most competent people you would ever want in an ER, just doing their thing, which is really relaxing to watch for me.
That's why you don't ever, though, want to get sick in Canada on basically July 1st, because that's the rotation for residents. So all the new assignments happen on July 1st. So all the R1s, so first year, they've just done an undergrad degree in science. They end up at VGH, a teaching hospital, and you're here now as the ER doctor. But it's your first day as a doctor. And so often that's the running joke is, you want to hope that it's a little further in their training. Because,
Have you ever had the opportunity to just go and watch?
Yeah, I've done trauma.
Yeah.
I've done the cadaver lab at UBC, which is pretty interesting.
Oh, you've done the lab.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I saw them do a pericardial window, which is where they open up the chest and they expose the sac around the heart, and they pull it out and pull it. It's the most delicate. It was interesting to see because the guy who did it was just humongous. He was ripped, and he
just tore it out with his hands.
No, but it was like he for a man so big, he was so precise.
Yeah,
and then weirdly enough, we had because our company had sponsored it, so I got a chance to go in and watch this, and it's very respectful.
Yeah, and
as we were leaving, the head of trauma at VGH said, "Oh, here's this new technique we've learned, and it's called packing." And what they had done was they did this packing, and it was for pelvic injuries. And so, they make a midline cut all the way down to the pubic bone, and then he was very specific. Like, you need to put 9 of these in, and they're like army bandages. They're rolled up, and he's cramming them in there. And I was like, wow, that was amazing. So they stitch it up, all's fine. We go for dinner. I'm at rounds. True story. I want to say it wasn't the next week, the week after. And he comes in and he says, you want to hear an amazing story? The guy from Kamloops was at the session, and somebody didn't navigate the turn in Kamloops and pulled in front of a logging truck on a motorbike and had a pelvic crush injury.
Oh, my goodness.
And the guy who had attended this saved his life by doing the pelvic path.
Oh, awesome.
Full circle moment. And I was like,
wow,
that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Now the guy's going to have catastrophic, recovery, but
He's alive.
He's alive.
Packing is very interesting because what you're trying to do is just put as much in there to stop the bleeding because nothing else is going to work.
Yeah. And I guess in pelvic packing, because the mortality is quite high and it's very difficult, if you can pack it, it stabilizes it as well because you're taking a volume as well. I think it was super interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I would recommend to have it done, but, you know.
I'll pass on that part.
That's just an emergency.
Yeah, we won't be doing it at my summer barbecue, for instance.
Oh, gosh.
Well, Turpin would be the unwilling participant, put it that way.
I'd go.
Yeah. And you'd be endlessly captivated, I'm sure.
Well, I'm munching on my burger. Yeah, sure.
Sorry, Turpin.
Yeah. Yeah, when my wife sees me like eating dessert in front of the TV while somebody's, body's completely open and bleeding all over the place.
Yeah.
She has concerns. I'm like, no, I find this relaxing.
I think, though, it's like everything, because I was unsure. I had some reservations going in the cadaver lab, and one of the surgeons just said, treat them with dignity, like you would hope somebody would treat you. What a gift they've given us this opportunity to actually advance our skills. And I gotta admit, the first time I saw the human brain, it was super interesting. It's like nothing what you expect. And I was like, that's amazing. And it's one of those ones where I understood one of the surgeons said, I got into this just because my first time in surgery, I looked at my watch and went, I've been here 6 hours. Like time just went through. We went into the cadaver lab, we were there 4.5 hours, and it felt like I was thinking, maybe there'll be a coffee break. And I was like, oh no, I guess we're going to go change and get ready for dinner. Like it was crazy. It was so good.
Oh, yeah.
So...
Have you gotten a chance to get close to stuff like that, or maybe do a ride along with a paramedic, or go to visit the morgue?
Well,
I mean, you can do stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I tried to do the ride-alongs. I actually filled out all the paperwork, and then just grade 12 got busy, and I ran out of time. I got lazy with it.
Right.
I don't really regret that though, because the ride-alongs would have been scheduled for a time I would have had school, and I would have had to miss it. I don't think it would have been worth it for me. But you can always go when you're older, and I think having my EMR would get me kind of a better idea of what's going on. So when I'm licensed, I'll try to do it again. Fill out all the paperwork again.
Have you volunteered at the hospital or anything like that?
No, they're always busy.
Yeah.
What I find is whenever I'm looking, they aren't looking. Whenever I'm not looking, they aren't looking. They are looking. So it's.
I see. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind, but I like the first aid part of it all.
Yeah.
Because if I volunteered at the hospital, there's not too much hands-on stuff I could do with the actual patient helping. But when I do the first aid, I'm the person that they're looking for. So
you'd probably just be a candy striper or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I really want to do, and I'm trying to find opportunities for, is doing like soccer or football or like rugby first aid. Not for like really advanced teams, but for something more intermediate.
More traumatic injuries.
Yeah. Definitely a lot more trauma injuries, which I haven't seen a lot of, especially at Rogers. It's more just people like getting high out of their minds, and then they come to us, and it's like, yeah, that wasn't a good idea, but we're gonna help you.
Yeah,
I'll always help people. It's fun.
Yeah, helping is fun. Yeah,
exactly.
Especially if you're it.
Yeah, if I'm
you're the person who's in charge of that. Right?
Oh yeah. I've only been primary on a call like once or twice.
Okay.
It's more stressful because a lot of it lands on you. You have to know what you're doing. You have to be more certain. I lack the certainty part of it just due to a lack of being a primary. But I think the more I do it, the more I put myself out there, I'll get better. So.
Oh, for sure. You just need more experience.
Yeah, that was my proctor's thing too. He said, you doubt yourself a lot, don't you? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, you lost points because of that. And I was like, damn it.
He saw that.
Yes, he saw that.
Yeah. I think it is important to have somebody who's confident.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I guess you have to be in more situations where you
exactly
you're the one and you've made a good decision, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just like anything, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't want somebody treating me who's underconfident, let's say.
Yeah. There's also cocky, and that's dangerous too.
Yes.
I've seen some of that. It just makes me scared.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've seen a lot of people.
So people who think they know what they're talking about, but they don't?
Yes. It's more common in older people
Oh, yeah.
who have been there for a long time and don't seem to understand that this, like the first aid, is ever changing. Everything is always changing.
Yeah.
The rules for why you can give a prescription changes. The contraindications change. Some protocol changed the other week, and now I have to read up on it because I forgot. And I have to memorize it for my course, but
It's and you have to constantly keep up with it.
And then the people who are overly cocky think, no, but I've been doing it this way for so long and it's been working, so it's fine. But that's not necessarily true.
Yeah. Well, you see that in every profession.
That's true.
And there's a bit of ageism in every profession as well.
Yeah, I found that a lot when I was younger, people, because I'm put in a role where I'm supposed to be in charge, and people look at me and like, you can't boss me around. And I'm like, yeah, I can. Like, it's my role. And they're like, yeah, but you're 16 and I'm like way older. And I'm like, I don't care how old you are. Get out of here.
But it's true, though. But it's almost like don't apologize for being competent
Yeah.
and confident.
Yeah.
No, it's hard to do. But if you have a strong moral compass, which you clearly do, knowing yourself, that's power.
Oh, yeah.
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 My moral compass. My mom questions it all the time. Because
She questions your moral compass?
She questions it in a way, because sometimes, I think I was talking about the Indigenous things, because my mom realized, she's like 5% Indigenous when she did the DNA thing. And I was like, she's like, you could be Indigenous too, and you could sign up for these programs and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I would never like the idea of me taking away any opportunity for someone who's had to struggle through actually like displaying signs of their Indigenous or just trying to celebrate any tradition or anything like that. And my mom's like, yeah, but, there's a lot of opportunities that go untaken. I'm like, I still don't like the idea of me taking anything that could possibly be used for someone who struggled a lot more than me. And she's like, I don't get it. And I'm like, you don't have to get it. I'm not going against my morality for this. This is...
Plus, if you do end up doing that, then you'll just feel bad about it
Exactly.
forevermore. So.
And my grandma was questioning me too. And I'm like, I don't care what you guys say. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. So what else are you looking forward to coming up?
Boat cruise, it already passed, and that was amazing. So it made me a lot more excited for banquets and red carpet.
I'm excited for banquet.
You're excited for I'm excited for all
I
the
know what food they have there.
Oh.
Yes.
What food do they have?
Don't try the mac and cheese. It's terrible.
Oh, no.
Save some for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
It's so good. Yeah, bring the extra large pans.
Yeah, banquet is always a lot of fun.
I'm so excited.
And you guys have a nice group, so it'll be even fun.
It's an interesting group. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Eclectic.
yeah.
There's a lot of, what is it called? Clicks?
Yeah.
I don't know what it's
It
called.
happens.
I think it's supposed to happen. It's high school. You get into your own groups. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, why wouldn't you? It's just human nature.
Yeah.
We all want to be part of Kung's group.
Oh, that's true. That's
I've
true.
been pushing them away.
His
I'm like,
membership.
"No, get away from my
membership
group.
requirements are
There's only
brutal.
one person in here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I would say I'm very much an introvert, would you say?
I think that's a very nice characterization, yes.
Okay.
I went to a thing recently. It was a ringette banquet. And the whole time I was like, I'd rather be home by myself watching a movie.
Yeah.
But it's funny, I think that until you really get to know someone, like if I think of the guy I know now versus the guy I first met, you were very much size me up and, you would make comments and I'd always be like, I don't think Kung likes me. Until finally
I made comments about you?
just observations.
You took things the wrong way, you mean?
Well, probably. A passive aggressive comment, but sure. No, I think but I think you earn trust. People earn trust with you, is what I would say. Because I'm going to guess you have some very close friends and you have a lot of acquaintances.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. And that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
And yet you're one of the more interesting guys to talk to.
Well, thank you.
We've been to a couple of movies together.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Love movies.
Yeah.
Man, I've always tried to get into movies. I can't sit down for that long.
Really?
No. I'd rather just up and go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you liked any movies?
I mean, I've liked movies. I'm a big horror movie fan.
Really?
I love
Have you seen Weapons?
No. But I want to watch that new one that's coming out this year with all those billboards everywhere. It's like Texas number.
What?
Oh,
I have not seen billboards.
It's not here. It's in America somewhere. But I keep getting advertisements for it. It seems so good. It's supposed to be the best horror movie of this year. I'm like, there's not a lot to beat.
It's not out yet.
It's not out yet, which makes me even more excited.
So they're hyping it up.
They're hyping it up.
Obviously, the people who made it.
Yeah. But they put
So it could be a dud.
It's possible, but it better not be.
We don't know anything about it?
Okay, we know stuff about it, and I watched a video, but I wasn't really focusing. I kind of just saw new horror movie coming out, supposed to be good. And I added it to my list.
We don't know who's in it?
Okay, maybe we do, but I don't.
Okay.
But the advertisement seemed really cool because they put up a billboard and it had like, please, I miss you, text this number, please, 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 please. And then the next day, it was like, we need to talk, like, I'm worried about you, blah, blah, blah. And then the next day, everything was like crossed out. It's like someone's going through some sort of like mental break and it's like, text me, or like, you better watch out, I know where you live, type stuff. And people thought it was for real for a bit because it didn't have any like advertisement things in the corner until the producers came out and were like, just so you know, this is us. Like, don't be scared.
Ooh, guerrilla marketing.
Yeah,
it's
it
like
works.
the Blair Witch Project.
That was a good movie. I actually watched that one recently.
That was good marketing.
Good. Really? I didn't see much of that.
Are you talking about the remake of the Blair Witch Project?
No,
or
no.
original?
I think the original.
The shaky cam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this was early days of the internet, right? It was probably, was that late 90s?
I wouldn't say early 2000s, maybe late 90s.
Anyways, I think it was early days of the internet when people were starting to send stuff around, and it's found footage, right? So it started going around as, that we found this footage.
Oh,
of
that's
these people
smart
who
of them,
went
actually.
missing. So it's kind of sneaky because it wasn't through advertising channels or typical marketing, or like it wasn't an ad. It was just floating around the internet. So people were passing around and became so huge because everybody told everyone because it's such a mystery.
It was really well made. I was impressed. It like had me on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
Which is the best part about horror movies, is getting scared.
Absolutely.
All right, Kung. July 30th, 1999 was the Blair Witch Project.
Late 90s.
Release date.
Okay, well, good job.
Yeah, see, I can't say horror movies are my genre. I saw movies as a kid. My dad was, I would say, probably not the most aware when it came to movies. The first movie I saw in the theaters
My
was,
parents weren't either.
I saw Jaws as a 7-year-old.
Okay.
And I was fine, and that was fine until the head out of the cupboard in the sunken boat.
Right.
And then
It still scares me.
yeah, I was, I think, 12 the next time, and we were in Petawawa, Ontario, the base, but they had a really great old theater other than the silverfish and the popcorn, but it was a great
Yeah.
What?
silverfish. Yeah, old thing. But
I didn't know they ate popcorn.
popcorn was super inexpensive there. And so, and extra protein, apparently.
Well,
I guess
yes.
that's the win.
That's the topping.
That's a
But
trade-off.
one of the things was they would do, like, you could, on a Friday night, you could watch like 2-3 movies and it was like $1.
Yeah.
Like the military, it was like really inexpensive. But I can remember sitting there and it was like, I had no idea about this movie. And we watched a movie called The Mean Season. That was my introduction to horror movies.
I don't know what that is.
No, me neither.
Not a big fan since.
Oh, no.
Yeah. The scene in the barn, I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
I was like, the music sounds kind of ominous. I don't think this is going to be good. And then all of a sudden it was like, bah! And because the girl beside me screamed so loud, I drove both my legs into the chair in front of me and drew blood on my shins,
Oh my goodness.
which equally hurt quite a bit.
Wow.
Yeah. So those things tend to stay with you.
So what do you like about horror movies?
I think I like getting scared.
You like being scared?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really just truly not a thrill-seeking person. I'll stay in my humble abode. But the one part I will try and, I don't know, get some... Okay, I just lost the word for it. That's really bad.
Excitement?
Yeah, get some excitement is horror movies. I love watching it with a friend.
But because it's somewhat safe, because you know it's a movie.
Exactly.
So you're, curled up on your couch or whatever it is. So you feel kind of safe.
Yeah.
Except the movie makes you feel scared.
It's like my way of thrill seeking. Because the first aid person, I hate the idea of getting hurt. And I think I'm one of those people that is like a glass child. Just wrapped in bubble wrap. I didn't want to get hurt. Did that to myself. But hey, I never had a broken arm, never got like sprained anything. So I've been chill.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any favorite horror movies?
Okay.
You have to see Weapons. That's such a good one. That's a recent one too.
Really?
And be ready to talk about it with Kung, because he clearly wants to talk to you about it.
Yeah, well, I'll watch it. People keep telling me movies to watch, and I have to tell them I don't even remember the last time I watched a movie. But okay.
Since you only watch horror movies, that's a
Pretty much, actually. The last movie I watched was horror. The before that was also horror. Before that was horror. And that's in like 2 years, I think. So. The hardest one for me to get through was Annabelle the Creation.
Okay.
Couldn't finish it. I got too scared. You had to hide
You don't
under
like
my blanket.
creepy dolls.
It wasn't even that. I was just younger. Now, if I rewatched it, I think I'd enjoy it a lot.
Have you seen 1970, The Exorcist, 1973?
I've watched all the Exorcist movies, I believe.
You saw the original?
Maybe not the original, because I couldn't find it.
An old
the
priest
time.
and a young priest?
The Old Priest and the Young Priest. Actually, yeah. Well, I think I've seen all of them. I really enjoyed them. They're fun.
That I remember watching that original one. It was like a midnight thing on. It's one of those things where I was watching late night, like late show, like one of those talk shows, and then afterwards I saw The Exorcist was on. I was like, I've never seen this before. Maybe I should, watch this part of it.
Oh gosh.
And then go to bed. Right. I ended up not moving out of my seat because I was just paralyzed.
Yeah.
And that's the best part of watching a horror movie.
Yeah, and well, even after it finished, like I didn't even want to turn off the TV just because it'd be too quiet. I was just stuck to my chair for another hour or so before I ran upstairs.
Just the movie,
it's horrifying.
The kid Damien.
Omen, Damien Omen. Yeah.
Put down the cat, Damien.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen that one. Yeah,
Damien.
Yeah.
I really liked Insidious. I
think I've seen that.
I rewatched that one twice.
There's like a room where everybody's got.
I'm not a big fan of the poltergeist stuff where it's like, oh, you need a priest or the special lady who can come in and save everyone.
Yeah.
But I do like the way they frame the horror. My favorite scene is the little kid on the tricycle thingy. And then it's the tiptoe by the window. And I'm that freaks me out. Perfect.
Yeah.
Good execution.
Wow. Horror movies, blood, brains. That's in the cards for you in the future.
Yeah, it all works
Hopefully.
together, I guess.
Yeah. So you're almost out of here.
I'm almost out of here.
This is exciting.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Have you heard back from any schools at all?
Yeah, SFU.
Oh.
I didn't apply to UBC because it wasn't my thing.
SFU has a medical school now, right?
SFU has a medical school now.
And that's pretty new.
It's pretty new?
It's like a couple years.
Yeah. I think they had their first round of individuals last year. So, and
Nice.
I've met a couple of them on accident.
Yeah.
Listening to their conversations. So I guess I didn't really meet them, but I heard these two girls at the library, and they're like, I got in. And the other girl's like, I didn't get in. And I was like, oh, God, that's so awkward.
Well,
But
if
it
you really
happens.
want it, you keep trying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
I would have gone to UBC if SFU didn't have a med school.
Uh-huh.
But I don't like the idea that your first year, and then it's your second year you start working towards the actual degree you're going into.
At UBC.
Yeah,
It's like that.
yeah.
Okay.
But SFU, you just start your degree right away.
Oh.
Yeah. Which I don't like the idea of, oh, maybe I'll get a chance to get in after everyone in their first year works super, super hard, even though they may not have in high school. Just stressed me out. So I was like, SFU sounds like a more simpler system for me.
Okay. Well, you got in.
Yeah, I did.
Awesome.
I'm happy I accepted the offer. Hopefully I passed my courses.
Good.
Which doesn't sound too difficult right now.
It doesn't sound like you not to pass your courses.
Yeah. If I don't, I'd be surprised. So
Yeah. Yeah. I remember university being quite a jump.
yeah.
Yeah, because I did well in high school.
Oh,
I
okay.
did very well in high school, and I got in.
Shocking.
But UBC was it was very different.
I'm ready for my grades to drop. That's okay.
Yeah. I mean, not guaranteed that will happen.
No,
That's
but
just
it's
my
how you
experience.
respond to it.
Yeah.
I'm convinced I should run just a little, like, farewell, come spend half a day, and I will take you through University 101.
Yeah.
And it's all the things, if you can benchmark, like, little things like your first couple of weeks, just over-prepare for every class. Do review daily, because what happens is you start to absorb all of this, and then the review becomes less onerous because you've read it already 10, 15 times. Because what happens is your first week of school is like, it's novel, and there's, rush and people, running around on campus, and you can sign up for a credit card and join this club, join that, and then you go to your first class, and they hand
So
you
many
this
distractions.
daunting syllabus, and you're like, oh, whatever, I'll look at it later. And then you get into your class, and you're like, wow, I'm like, this is like pretty cool. There's so much. And then suddenly it's the end of the month, and the prof says, okay, well, midterms next week. And you're like, what? Yeah. And people are like, because you haven't managed they tell you, here's when the dates your essays are due, and those are not negotiable. And so stuff like that. It's like tools for success.
I always wonder, is there any situation you can get a deadline moved?
Oh, it's like you would literally have to provide like documentation, like,
Oh, God.
parent had heart attack, and even then they'd be like, well, that is life. No, it's really onerous. Like, and they take it seriously, because once they've cashed your check, that's a you problem, not
Yeah.
an us problem.
Yeah, that's true.
You paid for this. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I was in lecture halls of 500 people. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
they if you didn't show up, they wouldn't know.
No.
That's up to you.
I think it's
So
crazy. I've heard some teachers say, if you don't show up, like if you're late, then you don't deserve to come to class, blah, blah, blah. Because it's not going to be like this in university. If you're late, you're not going to be excused. Like, they're going to care, they're going to matter. And I'm like, no, they won't.
yeah, I can see like if you're at college or something where it's a smaller class, then they will notice. But yeah, I you're on your own.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
I don't ever once remember in my undergrad a prof saying, "Oh, I missed you last class. Everything okay?"
Yeah,
You were
it's more like, who are you?
Yeah, and part of the skill is actually getting it so they do know you,
Yes.
so that if
Yeah.
you ever need a reference.
Get to know them for sure.
And I still think of when I was in graduate school going to my first seminar, and I feel like, I thought I'd arrived. I'm doing my master's. I walk in, there's 3 of us with a prof in a room a little bit smaller than this for a 3-hour seminar. Boy, if you weren't prepared, you sure found out in a hurry what it took, because there was nowhere to hide.
Yeah.
Like that's
sounds scary.
That's humbling. So
It'll be a good experience. Very different from high school.
yeah.
Just like the idea of meeting new people.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that.
Fresh start.
I
Exactly.
believe in you. I believe in you.
Oh, yeah.
Moxie.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, Moxie, we've bothered you long enough. Thanks for coming in. It's been
no
very
problem.
interesting talking to you. I feel like we could talk to you for quite some time.
Probably.
All right. We have to talk about weapons after we record this.
Yeah, I'll find it and I'll add it to my list.
Yeah. Any parting words?
I don't know. Enjoy life. I like life. I think it's fun.
I also like life.
What's the best piece of advice you could give somebody showing up at Delview for grade 8 the first day? What do you know now that you wish you knew then?
I mean, it's hard because obviously you're going to be, but don't be nervous because no one really cares that much. No one cares. And in the future, no one remembers you except for you two, apparently, because I don't even remember myself that well. And I talk to my friends now. I'm like, do you remember me in grade 8? They're like, no. I'm like, we were friends in grade 8. They're like, yeah, but I don't really remember you. I'm like, okay. So grade 8 doesn't matter. Grade 9, it's okay. Grade 10, I think, is where everything kind of gets important. And grade 11 and 12 just determines which university you're going to go into. But grade 8 doesn't matter. Just have fun. I don't know. You're entering high school. Relax.
Just have fun.
Just have fun. I don't know. I didn't have enough fun. I cared too much about my grades for grade 8.
Yeah.
So
you have fun SFU as well. I mean, you'll work hard. I'm sure you will.
I better.
But there's a lot of opportunities for, clubs and things like that to explore. And, I was going to say after UBC, after first year and watching my marks dip a bit, I was like, well, and I not understanding how marks worked because it was a mystery. Like, how did I get that? I don't even understand.
Yeah.
From that point on, I was like, I'm just going to try my best like I always do and study hard. But there's all these clubs and opportunities that I'll probably never get a chance to do again. I tried ice hockey and swing dancing and all those kinds of martial arts for the first time. So there's some opportunities
swing dancing,
there.
martial arts would have been fun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's one.
Yeah, martial arts actually helped with swing dancing. I'll tell you some other time. But
Okay.
Yeah.
all right. Well, thank you, Moxie.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, good luck, Moxie. Don't be a stranger, right?
And come back once you're in SFU.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll be here for a couple more years. So
Don't forget us little people.
little people, no.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
See ya.